Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the heart of the storm, the weapons of World War II. We're talking about the top 3 guns used during that war from each major country involved. We'll cover the manufacturer, origin, practical uses on the battlefield, issues faced and production numbers for each firearm. So pull up a chair, grab yourself a strong cup of coffee and let's get started. First up, we're heading over to the American front, where the echoes of the M1 Garand still ring in the ears of history. This, my friends, was General Patton's greatest battle implement ever devised, a semi-automatic .30 caliber rifle that changed the game. The M1 Garand was born in the mind of John Garand, a French-Canadian designer working at the Springfield Armory in Massachusetts. The M1 Garand wasn't just a pretty face, it offered a significant advantage over the bolt-action rifles used by most other armies at the time. With a bolt-action rifle you got a fire, work the bolt to eject the spent cartridge and then reload. But the Garand? Oh, the Garand just keeps on giving. That semi-automatic action meant American GIs could lay down a higher volume of fire, giving them a tactical edge on battlefields from Europe to the Pacific. The distinctive ping sound the Garand made when it ejected a clip became a familiar and welcome sound on the battlefield, a sound of American firepower. Now, even the best tools have their flaws, and the M1 Garand was no exception. One issue was the en-bloc clip loading system. When those 8 rounds were spent, the clip ejected with a metallic ping, which could give away a soldier's position. Another challenge was its weight. At over 9 pounds unloaded, the Garand was a hefty piece of equipment, especially for soldiers already burdened with heavy gear. But despite these drawbacks, the M1 Garand earned its place in the annals of military history. Its reliability, accuracy and firepower made it a favourite among American soldiers. Over 6 million M1 Garands were produced during World War II, arming American troops from the beaches of Normandy to the islands of the Pacific. Now, we journey across the Atlantic to the battlefields of Europe, where a different kind of weapon made its mark, the German MP-40. This wasn't your grandpappy's bolt-action rifle. This was a submachine gun designed for close-quarters combat, and it struck fear into the hearts of Allied soldiers. The MP-40, developed by Heinrich Vollmer at the behest of the German army, was a masterpiece of engineering, albeit with a dark purpose. It was compact, lightweight and easy to control, making it ideal for the rapid-fire engagements common in urban warfare and trench assaults. The MP-40's 9mm rounds may not have had the stopping power of the American .30-06, but in close quarters it was a force to be reckoned with. Its high rate of fire and relatively controllable recoil made it a deadly weapon in the hands of a skilled soldier. The MP-40 became synonymous with the German Blitzkrieg, the lightning war that swept across Europe in the early days of the conflict. But like any weapon, the MP-40 had its limitations. Its effective range was limited compared to rifles like the M1 Garand. In the wide open spaces of the Eastern Front, where engagements often took place at longer ranges, the MP-40 was outmatched. Another issue was its magazine capacity. The MP-40 used a 32-round magazine which, while generous for its time, could be depleted quickly in sustained firefights. Despite these drawbacks, the MP-40 was a game-changer in the realm of small arms design. It proved the effectiveness of submachine guns in modern warfare and influenced the development of countless similar weapons in the decades that followed. Over 1 million MP-40s were produced during the war, a testament to its effectiveness and the German war machine's insatiable appetite for weapons. Now, we turn our attention to the Eastern Front, where the Red Army fought with a ferocity fueled by a desperate need to defend their homeland. And in their hands, they carried a weapon as rugged and unforgiving as the Russian winter, the PPSH-41 submachine gun. Designed by Georgy Shpagin, the PPSH-41 was the Soviet answer to the German MP-40. It was a simple, rugged and brutally effective weapon designed to be mass-produced and put into the hands of as many soldiers as possible. The PPSH-41 was chambered for the 7.62 X25 Inenemy Tokarev pistol cartridge, a round known for its high velocity and penetration. It fired from an open bolt, which meant that when you pulled the trigger, the bolt slammed forward, chambering a round and firing it in one swift motion. This design, while simple, made the PSH-41 incredibly reliable, even in the harshest conditions. Mud, dirt, even freezing temperatures couldn't stop this weapon. But the PPSH-41's defining feature was its drum magazine. This beast could hold a whopping 71 rounds, making it a force to be reckoned with in close-quarters combat. The PPSH-41 didn't just fire bullets, it unleashed a symphony of lead. Of course, all that firepower came at a cost. The PPSH-41 was notoriously inaccurate at longer ranges. Its high rate of fire meant that even a short burst could send rounds flying high and wide. Despite its flaws, the PPSH-41 was a weapon born of necessity, forged in the fires of the Eastern Front. Over 6 million PPSH-41 SS were produced during World War II, making it one of the most widely produced submachine guns in history. It armed the Red Army from the gates of Moscow to the streets of Berlin, and its distinctive silhouette became an enduring image of the Eastern Front. Well, folks, that's it for today's journey into the heart of World War II's arsenals, from the American M1 Garand to the German MP-40 and the Soviet PPSH-41. These weapons tell a story of innovation, adaptation, and the human cost of war. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll take a similar look at the top firearms used during World War I. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more historical insights. And until next time, keep exploring the past, because it holds the keys to understanding our present and shaping our future.